Welcome back, my YouTube family. I'm super excited today. We have a special guest. We have my wife, and we have my daughter. We're going to talk about some special things today. But before we get started, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, share, and hit the notification button so you can receive our new videos. Now, today, family, I have a very special guest. I have my wife and my daughter, and she's going to give you guys a very, very unique testimony. So without further delay, let me introduce my wife, Renee Watkins, and I'm going to introduce our daughter, Z Watkins. So tell me about the testimony you got going on.
Well, my whole adult life, I've been in debt. I grew up in an environment where I was told that you're always going to have bills. So I grew up with this mindset that being in debt or having bills is normal. And so December 2014, I had enough. I got sick and tired of being tired. I was really fed up with going to work just to pay bills and not really seeing the fruits of my labor. And so I got on a plan, Dave Ramsey's debt-free plan, and I paid off $89,104.
Wow. So $89,000 in debt my wife paid off. So my next question is, how'd you do it? Give us a secret.
Well, I give all credit to God, all glory to him first and foremost. The secret is just being focused, staying on a budget, which is really key, and knowing that you'll see results at the end if you just stick with the program. So it definitely paid off for me. Just sticking with that program, sticking to a budget, writing out your budget like months in advance so you know where every dollar is going. So that definitely worked for me.
So you said a couple of things I really love. She talked about Dave Ramsey, and family, you know we've talked about Dave Ramsey a couple of videos in the past. She talked about budget and how important the budget is. And I like the budget because with the budget, you tell your money what to do. Your money's not telling you what to do. That's so critical because a lot of times we get paid, we want to do X, Y, Z, but the budget is the framework and the baseline for so you to tell your money what to do. So, you know, we've been together for over 20 years, close to 22 years. How does it feel like not to have any debt? Like, how does it feel?
Feels just like that. Liberating. It just feels like there's this tremendous weight off my shoulders. I've had debt for so long that it felt like a part of my life, like it felt like a family member or a child. So it just feels so free and so liberating, and it's less stressful as well this time in my life being debt free.
Okay, great testimony, great information. And in our family, I have to include we have a son who's not with us right now. He's at home, and we have our daughter Z, and she's been in the household while we're going through our debt-free journey. So I'm going to ask her a couple of questions. So Z, how do you feel about debt? What have you learned about debt since you've been, in our household?
Man, debt, it looks stressful. I can't imagine how it feels, when you're in it and you wake up every day thinking, I have this to pay off, I have this to pay off. So when you pay it off, it's like a burden lifted off your shoulders.
So that was a great testimony for my daughter because she saw everything in the household. Like, debt is stressful. And for our daughter to see how stressful it is, it's a good testimony for her to learn to stay out of debt. And she received her first job this year. So Z, with your first paychecks this year, what did you do with those paychecks?
Well, first I gave 10% to God because that's the first thing you gotta do. Then I saved the other 10%. I think it went into my savings account, and then I spent the rest, but I didn't spend all of it. I was very responsible with my money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't spend all of it, but I still have some of my accounts, so we're good.
So I love what she said. In family, the important thing is when you talk about debt in your family, the generation after that, they have to understand what's going on. And I'm so blessed and so humbled and so thankful that my wife and I were on the same page as it relates to debt. And our daughter understands. You heard it. I mean, at the age of 16, she knows 10% to God, 10% to save. And she spent 80% of her paycheck, and she's, to her point, she still has money left over. So great testimonies from the family. My wife, again, paid off over $89,000 in debt. My daughter understands how stressful debt is. One last question. Watkins, what was that debt that you paid off? I'm sure they want to know, what was the $89,000? What was that?
About 2,000 of it was a credit card, but the rest of it was student loan debt. Student loan from like the early 90s. So
student loan debt, we talked about that before, family. So stay away from student loan debt. So I'd like to thank my lovely wife, Renee Watkins, and our daughter, Z Watkins. But before we go, I'm sure you guys are wondering, hey, V-Dub is usually in the suit. What's going on? Today, you know, we have T-shirts that we made for our daughter. Anyone want to explain the T-shirt?
Well, our daughter here is a fantastic basketball player. Last June, she suffered from an ACL tear and meniscus tear, and she sprained her LCL. So her knee was really damaged, and she had surgery last July. And she officially got cleared in April of this year. And so my husband made this shirt, Unfinished Business, because she has a lot to accomplish. We know that God has a lot in store for her. And she's heading into her senior year, and we're just looking forward to seeing her play and with this major comeback. So,
thank you. Yes, Unfinished Business, Z Watkins, point guard, Valley Vista High School. And the shirt that I'm wearing, my sister made shirts for the family, and I'm the entertainer. So there you go, family. Now, our next segment, the Wall Street segment. I have a special guest. Again, it's my wife. She's going to talk about her business, so I'm excited about that. And family, it's the first of the month, so we're headed back to the gift couch. I have a special gift for you guys. So again, thanks for showing up. Thanks for supporting us. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Welcome back, my YouTube family. This is a section we love. It's the Wall Street section. Again, I have a special guest, my wife. She's going to talk to you about her business. So without further delay, Ms. Watkins, tell the audience about your business.
thank you, Mr. Watkins. I am a real estate agent in the beautiful state of Arizona. So if you're looking to buy or sell or even relocate to Arizona, I can definitely help you with that. You can go to my website, ReneeWatkinsRealtor.com, to begin your home search. I also would like to add that I'm an educator, and so I'm really passionate about that industry. So I have a program, I call it Funding Education One House at a Time. Anytime you buy or sell with me, I donate proceeds from each transaction to either a classroom or a scholarship fund.
All right, family, there you go. The Wall Street section. This has been a full day. We're going to end our day today. If you know it, first video of the month, the gift couch. Let's head out to the gift couch. Come on, family. Welcome back, family. It's that time of the video, our segment, one of my favorite segments, the gift couch. Let's see what we got for you guys today. All right, a nice bottle of Yacht Man cologne, red. This cologne is a very light fragrance, citrusy smell, great fragrance. It's an everyday cologne, so you can wear this cologne every day. It's light, it's refreshing, it's a summer cologne, right? So check it out, Yacht Man red. If you want this cologne, family, just send me an email. Where would you like me to send this cologne? I could meet you at Lifetime. I could meet you if you're local. Where would you like me to send this cologne? Just email me at Vincent Watkins, the number 21, at yahoo.com. You get this free bottle of cologne. All right, family. Thanks for your support. We'll see you in 2 weeks.